How's it going? Welcome back to another day here in Icarus. In the last video, we finally got started on the new base. This thing is massive, man, but it isn't all in one build. We got all of our workshop stuff in here. We got our living area, all of our storage, the attached greenhouse on this side, and then the stables on that side. So it's not too bad of a build, really. All we got done, though, in the last video is the shell. So today we're working on the internal components, getting stuff kind of sorted out with the water. We got plenty of water out here in the lake, just none on the inside. We need a water pump. So I think there's a tier 4 one we'll take a look at. It runs off of power, and want to get that set up if we can. The main focus for the day, though, is going to be storage. Dude, this storage, man. So off camera, I spent multiple hours moving all of this from the old base over here. Now, if you don't know how far that is the new base. All the way up here is the old base. So, I mean, it took a few minutes, okay? Couple trips with the buffalo, but that thing with the cart worked fantastic, man. So went ahead, set up a lot of the equipment already. We've got the bigger items over here, like the foundry, as well as the forge, and then all the small stuff over here. It kind of works out. I did it off camera because I wasn't sure how to set it up or where, and then wasn't sure about the plumbing. So if you didn't see the last video, go back and watch it. But we kind of ran all the wires and all the plumbing along the outer perimeter. So it made set up this stuff kind of easy. Some things like this, and then this over here. Need to work on the water lines a little bit better to get them kind of hidden. But everything that needs power has power. Everything that has water, well, I mean, it has the plumbing. We still need to get the water from out there in here. But what I want to do is probably set up the kitchen over on this side, right? All the cooking stuff. And this side will be our storage. Now, I want to have this separate. I like the open design. That's the whole reason for doing the Great Hall build. But I want to have this kind of separate back here. And I'm thinking right down the middle, we'll put up some walls. Have a nice big opening to get through from one side to the other. This will be all glass. I'm thinking, at least most of it. Maybe do kind of like a design like this where it goes up and then at an angle. Just to kind of open that up some. So we'll see, man. We'll see. Now for the wiring, I kind of changed around how the lights were. So in the last video, we had wires strung from here to there. Going across to this side. We had the wires from the floor parts where it's connected outside to the windmills. Running up right here. Kind of got rid of all of it. Played with it quite a bit off camera. And I'll show you how we're doing it now. So for the ones connecting the floor to the ceiling has our battery banks. That's going to be like a buffer system. That's all connected through a wire right here. And then for the banks on this side, a wire right there in the corner. Two reasons. One, it's kind of hidden like it is. But two, going to have some pillars there, some concrete ones. And that'll hide all that stuff so you can't actually see it. This is the old connection point for that. Remove it. And then for the lights, instead of going up with them, decided to go down. Makes it a lot easier to connect it like right here. One on the floor. Right to the hub. And whenever we put our floor back down, it's almost invisible. Easy. There we go. It's not too bad, dude. Looks very, very nice. One problem I had was sometimes when you connect these, like that right there, perfect example, right? So that one's like sideways. The bottom one is against the wall. So easy way to fix it, if you want that one the same, I found out, is just attach another one here. And then we can break that one off. Oh, it changed it. Well, never mind then. The way I was doing it was whenever I did that, I could then reconnect this one to the top and it would be flat against the wall. I don't know. I'm still kind of working this out. I thought I had a good method with that, but I guess not. Yeah, see, they all change. That's totally different how it was last night, but anyways, I'm still working out the kinks. Now for the top part here, instead of having those run on the outside, I'll show you up here real quick. I won't pick the wall up because it's a pain. We got the battery banks will all go behind these walls here, right? This side and that side for the buffer system. That is the main line that kind of connects it, and that runs down below. Connects it all to the main grid. Went ahead and spaced out one from there to here, and that's right above the light. Same thing with this one. From the main grid to right there. And that way, whenever you connect it, there's no wiring. It goes right through the floor. So it's not too bad, man. Not too bad at all. Alright, so let's start off with the backside here. Let's remove these. Hope there are no creatures out there. I think what we'll do is Let's do these. And let's grab some glass real quick. I think we got some glass walls made. I don't know about the slopes. We need some of these. We need some of these. We don't have the slopes. Ah, that kind of sucks, man. There's so much stuff. It's going to be a pain getting all this kind of sorted out and knowing what's where until we get the storage made. Now, for the storage, we're using the wooden ones, right? There are some metal ones that are tier 3. Oh, yeah, there's some of these I need to send up too. These hold 40. The metal ones hold 50. So we have one of the alterations unlocked, and that'll be 55. So they're kind of expensive, is the one thing. Yeah, right here. So they're 40 on the iron ingots for each one. 12 epoxy, not worried about, and 4 rope, not worried about. It's the iron ingots. But having those unlocked, let's just do it because we are making them. That'll make life a lot easier to have less of the cabinets and have more space, right? Again, it's only going to be on this side of the base where we have the storage. So they all need to kind of fit, and hopefully, at least for this base build, we are moving again eventually. But maybe for the time while we're here, that should be enough. I'm hoping. Let's get set out what we can. We need to make some of the glass slopes. And what we'll do is glass slope here. Half glass, half wood, or stone to match this. Do we want to do it like that or just leave it like this? Let's do the slopes. I like how it looks. Eat some food. A guy gets hungry. Perfect. One there. And then this one? Nope. This one? Absolutely. That'll work. Even with the wall here separating it, it'll still be kind of open. Now for the glass, I don't think we can make it, right? Is that glass? So here's a problem I'm having. I don't know what workstations look like. I just know where they were in the old base. So trying to figure out what does what has been... it's been a pain. Yeah, we need water for this. So it is connected, but there's no actual water. So we can't make the glass now. We'll do that before we go. Let's set these items back up here. Now I'm thinking for the walls down there, we want to use the interior wood instead of the stone. See, the stone has a front and a back. The interior wood doesn't. I like the darker look. I prefer there to be not a front and back on this. Let's do that. So what we're going to need is, if we do solid wall, big opening, solid wall, that should work. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 walls. Just some nails. We should have some. Where? I don't know. Alright, so there's some of the walls, and there is the angle. Now, we are going to need a ton of the beams today. Let's make up 20. Just have them craft them while we're doing other things. And then concrete ones. What do we need? We got 161 on that. Rebar and some screws. Let's put all the rebar in there. It's only used for the concrete. And I think we got some more screws. We don't. I think we need to make some. It's so much stuff, dude. So much stuff. Oh, we do. Right there. Okay. I was going to say, I thought we had some. Let's get some of the concrete pillars making too. So, max 60? Let's do 50. Keep the rest in there too. Now with these, double check. There is no front and back. They look exactly the same. So we'll just kind of put them all facing maybe that way. For the arrows. So one there. One there. Do that one. And that one. That should work out as a pass-through, right? Need another light over here, too. I was kind of missing one. And then solid. Is that going to clip through the stairs? Please say no. Or good. Dude, that would have sucked so bad if that one little corner was sticking out up there. Be tripping on it all the time. And then we need this guy for there. So it still looks open, but it's closed in. That'll give us room to put some of the equipment here, and then same with the storage, right? Can line it all the way around. It's not too bad, really. Again, need a couple more lights in here. Not a big deal. That'll allow us to run power here, too, if we need to. So for this light... That's in line, that's in line. Technically, this one should be in the middle there. But that'll throw this one off. Let's leave this like it is. And just put one on the wall here. Because all we have to do is run it straight down. And connect to the floor right here. That's why we ran the power and the water around the whole perimeter. Makes it super simple for attaching stuff anywhere. Now, if we want to put one over here, again, we have the outer one here. This is empty. That's empty. And we have foundations here with power and water running that way too. So all we have to do is drag one from here down to there. See? And that's empty. Oh, that one's not empty. I should remove these too. I only did one row. Well, let's do that because that'll kind of work out for the outside build. We need a ton of them. Now that I just ripped up every floor piece in the base pretty much. We've got 12 more on the foundations. I mean, that's not too bad, man. All right, drop these off in there. There's some pillars that we'll need for later, and then some concrete pillars too. Okay, cool. So that's kind of set here for the most part. Let's work on some of the framework I was thinking about for the pillars. So, we could do concrete as a frame, or we can use these. Now, these and the railings don't take damage from the storms. So I'm thinking, if we do it with this, it should work out and look fairly well. I don't know if we need to do them around the front side too. Probably not. Let's go out this way. Drop off some of these concrete foundations, and we'll see about the back side there. We'll just drop them over here. And then we're coming out. 1, 2. Let's go out 3. 3 or 4? Let's go 4. Same thing on this side too. Leave it hollow since we don't need it for the structural support. There we go. Little lighter on the weight. Almost time to sleep. It's getting towards nighttime already. I mean, we could put them there. You can't really see them. That looks kind of weird, though. And that pokes through. I think it'll be fine. It'll be alright. Let's do this, though. So do we want the wood ones around here? Or stone? I was thinking stone on those, but the stone looks kind of weird. We could do the brick. Let's put one because we need a clip point for this one. Can you attach right here without causing problems? Let's do this. Just for a snap point. You can do it. I saw you there. Okay. And then remove... Not that wall. Not that wall. That's all I wanted, was that piece right there. Holy crap, dude. And then that was a triangle. I think it'll be fine. That should be fine. I don't really want the wood there, I don't think. Is that too much wood? It's going to be concrete here. Let's go ahead and just frame this in with these, I think. I really hope the storms don't destroy that. I don't think it will. And then let's do the same thing. So we have to fix a bajillion walls. Every time, man. Every time. Alright, so that's kind of set back where it was. Not a big deal. And then we'll do... Did this one? This one? It needs to go this way. There we go. Just need some glass there and there. I saw a creature over here. All right? Might have been a deer. Oh, that's what I hear. Are you stuck? He might be stuck on the trees. All right? Oh, that's what it is. He's trying to fight him. The tree is in the way. You know what? I don't want to hear this for the next 20 or 30 minutes, so both of you... There we go. Problem solved. And we got some food for dinner. Let's remove this. That's something I want to do here in a minute. I got some other items in my inventory, and it's 2 of the mining drills. Went ahead and picked up the ones that were over by the old base, way over there. One's titanium and one is aluminum. And I want to set them up over here. They're just a biofuel. I don't have enough for the powered ones right now. But like, right over here is the aluminum one. And then right down there in that cave is the titanium. So having them over here by base will be nice. Let's go ahead and just do that now. Take one last look over here. See how this turned out. Don't run off the side. Holy crap, that is very close. That's not too bad, man. Need the glass parts to go in there. Alright, cool. So that side's done. We'll remove these stone ones here soon. Let's drop off the meat in here. And then drop off all this junk. If I can find a spot for it. Let's go drop these off real quick. And then we'll sleep. And then work on some more of the pillars. I got a design in here I want to try to do. It's going to be kind of weird in here. Again, because it's a even number set. And it won't be directly in the middle. But we might do it. We might not. Let's close the door. I don't want to come home to a bear. And you are hungry. It happens. Are we out of water? You got water. Is Junior in the way? Put him over here for the moment. He's been blocking the whole water trough. Alright, right there for now. So aluminum right here. We'll go ahead and... There's a pig too. Holy crap. We'll go ahead and set this one up without a marker. And the titanium, we'll put a marker out just so I don't forget that it's there. It's going to happen, man. It's right here by base. But at least the aluminum one we can see. For the titanium, it's down in the cave and I'll forget where it's at. So something I don't like is all the trees laying around. I mean, the storms are cool. To me, it seems like they blow down too many trees all the time. And then they just stay there, right? I got some along the path from this space to the old one. And they've been there for multiple in-game days. And I don't want to stop to fix them, like remove them, because every time there's a storm, there's more and more I have to pick up. So I wish there was a way to, like, lessen how many fall down. Or a console command or something to remove all the downed ones, because holy crap, they are everywhere. Now we have aluminum there. And we got a second aluminum one right over here. Right there. I think it's aluminum, right? Absolutely. We also have the geyser here. We'll deal with that at a different point in time. It's supposed to be a whole separate thing for that. But we got the other titanium right here. Oh yeah, and I unlocked something as well. Super excited about. So in the talents... Where's it at? Oh, right here. We got the fresh is best. Now that'll keep the crops from withering when they're fully grown. That'll do 2 things, right? 1, got crops for food. And then 2... we can use them for some decoration. So, I mean, it's not too bad, man. Not too bad. Get this out. I still need to mine this one out, but came in here to see what was around. Stab it. We good? I think there's some bees over there as well. So we got a permanent spawn for the honeycomb as well as queens and workers. So, I mean, it's not too bad. Kind of a good base spot, you know? To put you there. So that's going to be the titanium, right? It is. It changes out soon with a powered one. Let's set up the marker too, like I talked about. Otherwise, I will forget. Just put it right here. Nice and flat. So, blue. Extractor, and then this. And that. And we are kind of set. Let's head back to base. We'll sleep. It'll be a new day. Throw our meat on the grill. Have some bacon for breakfast. And then start on the many pillars that we need. As well as the front base. I need to check and see, too, if we got enough of the brick made up for doing the flat tiles for the floor. I think we got some already made. Not sure how many we need for the front. But I have to make some more of the railings as well. Now, for the railings, actually, I have the DLC now. Is it tier 3? It is. We got these. The steel ones. They look kind of neat. We might make some of those. Maybe later. It's going to be some of the rebar and then refined wood. They look kind of cool. We'll see, man. We'll see. All right, close the door for safety. Put our food in here. Quick nap. We're ready to go. All right, so that's kind of sorted out. Let's deal with the pillars inside here. All the outer pillars I can do off camera, but let's work on the ones in here. So what I'm thinking, right? So obviously, some on the corners. This right here is in the middle of the base. And then corners. And right there. Now what I want to do is put these like this. Not there. One here. We'll do sideways. Let's grab a couple more. We don't have any. Let's do 15. That might be enough. Just one more for this side. And then I'll frame this out. Junior. There we go. Maybe 2 vertical. Need some more lights up there very, very soon. That's not too bad, man. I like this here. Now, what I want to do is, I was kind of talking about how it's even number down here, not odd. So, no matter how we put these, it's going to be offset, right? Lightning storm. So what we can do, maybe like right here. Again, it's going to be offset, not a big deal. Do the same here. That'll hide the wires. The light's still out here. I do got one of the lightning rods I brought with me. Right there. I mean, hopefully that'll be enough for the base. But if we do that, we can use these. It just got struck right there. Put that up. And that up. One other option to make it look not weird is put a second beam here. Then you have 1, skip 1, 2, skip 1. Do that all the way down. Let's see how it looks with the cross beams here. I think it'll be fine. It'll be like a design all the way down, right? Let's grab some more of the cement ones. Now for out here, we don't have any of the floor, right, to support. So we should be able to go all the way across. Maybe come down from the center and do a diagonal design, possibly. Got struck again. Let's check it, make sure it's repaired. Never got struck, okay. Let's go inside. I don't want to get hit a 4th time. I've had lightning struck me 3 times now, and it's not a good thing. I did get the achievement too on Steam for the 2nd one, but apparently there's not one for a 3rd one, so that kind of sucks. Alright, so, dude, that is nuts, man. I do like on their graphics how when it strikes next to you or pretty close, the whole screen goes kind of black and it slowly comes back. It's kind of neat. If you've ever been near lightning being struck in real life, it happens pretty similar. Been there, done that. Wish it would never happen again. It kind of works. Adds a little bit of structure to the inside. Even if it doesn't actually provide support, it looks kind of neat. So for these, we definitely need some more of the pillars. What are we missing? Some more of the nails. Do we have some? Let's make some. Might be some in here too. Nope. Make a stack though. Alright, do your thing. Let's drop off all this junk. It's annoying. Eat some food? Get you going. Alright, 10 more there. So for these, let's start off with going across. We can actually use these for lights as well to attach to, so, I mean, it kind of has a dual purpose. Alright, so that should go all the way up without being weird. I don't think we can attach from here. I think we have to go this way. Now, we could go angle, and up, or just do it right from this. Does that poke through if we do that? Let's see how that looks. That might stick through because of the weird shallow ones. Tell you what, let's do this. Drone view. Oh, yeah. It does. It does a little bit. Oh, my gosh. Everything is on fire. Over there. Over here. Okay, well, that's a thing. Get out of this. Now, the thing is, we need some scaffolding to get up there to remove that. Let's do this. It might be easier, too, for building. Almost. Again, we need some half pillars. Just saying, dude. Just saying. So that might work going from that direction, though, right? Because of the angle difference? No, that still kind of sticks out too much. Well, I mean, okay, hold on. Hold on. This is another thing I want to do today if we can. Sidetracked, man. Sidetracked. So many side quests on this game. Just do that. It's fine. It's not fine. I thought it was attached to the ground. Oh, it's because of the... That'll work. Can we do a ridge cap? Is that a thing? It is. Ooh. No! Stop. Okay. No. Maybe if we use... stone? I don't want to have stone on this, though. Okay, ridge cap is possible, and it would hide the wood. Okay, let's fix the roof. That's some good information for later. So we need a upper one, right? Okay, so that never happened. This is probably the last time I'll use any of the shallow ones. It's just too awkward to do stuff with them. And I thought about removing it and just putting the regular ones up there. It would be very tall, though, if we do that. So let's not do this for right now. Let's just do these. Wait, not that, not that. Other way. Down. Like that. Now we could do up and down again. Oh wait, that would be different. If we attach that over. I'll tell you what, give me a minute. Instead of doing this on camera, let me play with this off camera. And I'll let you know how the design looks. We'll figure out something to have some trusses there in the middle without it looking weird. Give me a minute. Alright, I think we have some type of design here. I mean, it kind of works out. It's not too bad. A lot of crisscross pieces. 2 over this way. Down on the other side. And 2 over here. It's like open framework, you know? There we go, man. Little something in here for support. Do I like it? I honestly don't know. Looks kind of cool, though. We're going with it. We're going with it. And again, we can always hang lights up here and run the power, I think, along those, right? Let's do some science. We attach here. We can run the power there. And then run down here and attach it on the inside. We could do it from the top, too. You know? Because you can kind of cross through the beams. So all that could be hidden. Run it from the wall down. Replace the pillar there. And then do it along the top. We'll see if we need to have power there. If so, we will. If not, we won't. But I'll run it on camera so you can see. In case you're curious. Alright, so. That's kind of done. It's open, but it's still kind of closed in a little bit. Alright. Not too bad. Right? Right. We need some of the concrete ones here. And there. And let's see on the outside how we look. That's going to be under the floor, so we won't ever see it. Need to figure out about framing this in. Might do the same thing where we use these. And just frame the whole outer perimeter of the wall. And maybe around the door itself as well. Okay, let's move you, Junior. You're being very annoying. Follow me, okay? I will send you up into the clouds like I did Junior. Don't make me. I will do it. Yeah, the horse is up in the space station now. Don't make noises at me. Over here. Over here, over here. Inside the barn you go. Might have to make this bigger at a different point in time. If so, it's not a big deal. There we go. You big annoying thing. And then turn you off of... Okay, so we need bigger walls on the sides here. Obviously. I think it's a water thing. They seem to get bugged out on the water. Even though there's water there, they won't drink sometimes. Where'd he go? Junior, look, buddy, look. Over here, over here. Just get out of the way, man. Stay right there. You're fine, dude. You're fine. Stay. You'll be alright. There we go. You're lucky there's not a punch option there because I would punch you right about now. Anyways. Alright, so. I don't think we'll do the caps on the sides. Maybe just leave it go straight up on the outer parts. So that'll work. These are getting replaced with these. And we'll do one down here too. And that'll kind of work. I don't know what to do here. We'll kind of figure it out. I want to have that kind of separate than the rest of this. That's done for the most part. We'll work on storage in a minute. Let's grab some more of the floor tiles. Finish the front. We got 15 and some more blocks. Okay. Overweight. It happens. I have to pick up our little floor tiles out here. It'll be nice not having those. And what we'll do is, I think right here, we'll have the steps receded in some. Is what we'll do. Let's get on this side. We jump? Nope. And then some of these down. Change them to stairs. Move Junior out of the way. There we go, man. Now I will go ahead and put power under the perimeter because I want to have some of those guys up top here. And you guys said if we got 4, which is perfect for this, you can put 1 on the corner and 1 here, and they'll be spaced out just right. So that'll be 4 along the front. For our power grid, I don't know if I need support between there and here. Now we can span 2, no problem. Let's do it in front of the door first. Just to make our life a little bit easier. Yeah, there we go. That's not too bad. It's coming along, like I said, man. Trust the process. It's a very long road, so we need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 13 on that side. Let's make about 20 more, if we can. What are we missing for these? Tree sap, more of the screws, and refined wood. And then just some of the tree sap I think we got. We should have some. I brought quite a bit with us. What is making that noise out there? Is there something else that's stuck over there? Another creature? We need to go check. Sounds like he's in pain. We'll put him out of his misery. Let's get these floors going first. $20. Perfect, dude. Perfect. All right. Who's making noise? It's over here. Dude, I don't know if the recording's picking it up. Those guys are super noisy, man. Oh, it's a bear. Okay, I thought that was a buffalo. Well, I'll tell you what, that's terrifying. We need some of the mini turrets. That is coming here before too long. Get some new parts. And apparently, too, I've noticed some of the different cuts of meat. It's the knife doing it. So, like that one. It's a nice T-bone steak. That'd be some good lunch for sure. I was wondering where I was getting the new meats from. I thought it was just from the creatures. But it's from that new knife. So kind of worth it, man. Super expensive, but it's nice to have. We need to put some more of the foundations down here, too. Will it clip underneath? Wait. Perfect. Make it look nice. Just saying. I like how you can stack the foundations as well, you know? Alright, let's drop these off in here. We might need some more of those. And then that might be enough for this. We'll go this way first. I kind of want to support here, I'm not going to lie. That's a pretty far stretch, but might be okay. Now for the water, like the actual water pump, I don't really want it right out in front of base, I don't think. The other option is setting it up over here and stretching it in. What I want to do is probably, well, I don't know. Maybe setting it up right down there and running it here will be the best because it's the closest. We'll see in a minute here what we need for that. Because we also need to start working on the storage and getting crafting. 7 more. 13 more. What are we missing? Stone. Holy crap, dude. Alright, so I'll tell you what. Give me a few minutes. I'm going to farm up the stone, get rid of these logs. It'll be time to sleep, and I'll see you the next morning. And we'll go ahead and try to get storage going, I think. What is our part count up to? 982. Now, that is the old base, too, so a lot of that will be gone. Some of the pipes and wires will be gone, too, from the other base. Deployables, I think all of our stuff is over here, too. Now, what is a deployable? Is that just... I know it's these. Is that like the lights, too? I'm guessing? We need to make some more of. I like it, man. It's coming along fairly nice. Alright, so it is the next day. How are we looking here? Food and stuff is good. Our buffs are still active. We did gain another level. So I went ahead and apparently with this here, how we have it set up, we were able to do the ridge cap. So that is all done in stone. Or concrete. We'll do the drone view. It's a little bit easier. Still kind of shows two of the parts of wood there. But I mean, it's not too bad, man. Not too bad. Looks a lot better, though, having that ridge cap. So I got the wood making up for this. We'll try to get that done. I did a lot of the concrete work for the sides on the pillars here. That's kind of all that I did. I'm not sure if I want to frame this in. What we might use is some of the glass. Not in this video. We'll do it later on. But maybe one of the glass pillars there. Possibly. We'll have to see. We can't make the glass yet. We still got to make these because we need water. So, let's see where we're at in life. We should have enough stuff to finish the floors here. Set out probably the water pump. Those are the two main things, and then get storage done before we go. Let's close the door, holy crap. And then we can do the glass parts, too. And we should be set for the day. It's kind of dark right here. I'll have to play with the lighting some off camera and figure out what I want to do. Maybe just these every block. Just for right here. It'll definitely light it up, and then do either light in the middle or lights on the sides. And again, we'll run that one on camera so you can see how I do the rafters. Maybe I'll do one off camera for practice and the other one we'll do on camera. We'll see, man. We'll see. Alright, so these, we should have a few more. Let's take those and these. And I'm thinking about leaving this door open with the greenhouse. Possibly. And just closing that one. I like the sound on the glass too. It's a little bit different. Alright. Let's do the concrete ones first. Holy crap, dude. It is raining like crazy. Let's turn a light on. I do like how the light works. Even when it's raining, too. Quality of life stuff, you know. There we go. That'll work. This is getting moved down one more. But again, not in this video. And that'll match the same as the other side. First, how long as it is. So for the floor tiles, how many was it? 6? We can make 4. What are we missing? Screws. I'm going through a lot of the screws. So at least 6, 7, I think just 8, right? Let's do that many to see how it is. Alright, so that's going. These here. We'll do these next. We'll do the diagonal. And then let's see about doing the frame as well. I think it'll look nice, right? Quite the storm, man. I really wish we could do the concrete all the way up, man. Ah, dude. So disappointed, man. So disappointed. Alright, that's good enough there. Alright, so. That's done. That's done. You can keep that. That is for scaffolding. That is for food. That is because the creatures were going nuts. Stop it. Stop it. Make those. Wall, that's crafty. Tech tree. Do we have the storage unlocked? We do. And then do we have the water pump unlocked? Oh yeah, the flow meter too. If we don't get to that today, not a big deal, but the storage for sure, so I can do some sorting off camera, and then we need the water for the glass. Where is water pump? Ooh, concrete mix. I might need to make some more. So let's do one thing at a time. Right, let's do the pump. So steel ingots. Concrete mix. Oh, dude, we got just enough, man. Grab some steel ingots. We might need to make some more of that, too. We got 21 left on those. Might need this for wire for doing the electronics. Actually, we got some wire here. I don't know what else we need for the electronics. How many is it for it? Just 4. Just need some epoxy and resin. Both we do have. Where's my epoxy at? There's resin. There's epoxy. Cool. So there's the electronics sorted out. Alright, 4 of you. And then we just need... Oh, that's it. Nice. Wait. Okay, that is electric. So that's done. And then... What is it called? It's not storage. Iron ingot and some rope. Let's do 4 there for the moment. And a stack of rope. I'm going to be so happy off camera to get all the storage made. We can make 2. I mean, it's fine. It's fine. Keep that over there. So what I have planned with the storage is not to put it on the wall. We'll have it set like that. And I'm thinking, is it wide enough if I do them like this? It is, to walk down it. Okay, so I plan on having a hall here. We'll do kind of like the same thing here. Maybe just have it wider. Stack them on this side. Leave this wide and open. And then stack them on this side. I need to put some down here because that's going to bug me if we don't have those. Off camera. I do it off camera. But yeah, one long hall here. Stop it right there. Walkway coming out. Tightly spaced right here. And widely spaced there. That should be plenty of storage, man. Now, I'm kind of thinking, too, if we keep the alteration, even though it messes stuff up, we'll put 1 resource for the bulk stuff that we use in each one. Or maybe 2, just 2 in each one. That should be plenty of cabinets for all of our stuff. I don't want to stack them. I know we can. I kind of want to leave the ceiling open. It's the whole thing about the open design. But that should work, man. Maybe come out to only... right here with them. Wherever they come to the top of the stairs. With the square. For the top. That's how far out we'll come. And then all the way that way. And now having the windows over here, it'll make it seem more open than what it is too, right? It's kind of the whole point of having the glass window there. I like it, man. I like it. All right, cool. So, storage is sorted for now. By the time we come back for the next video, this will all be full storage. All these will be empty. We still got to work out our living area. And then work on the batteries some more too. So let's do this before we start on the water. And lose our minds. Let's eat some food. Let's do the flooring. See if my math is correct. It probably... Never mind. 2, 4, 5 more. Answers our question right there. Look at that, man. Perfect. 5 more for that. So, for the water pump, requires power. Not a big deal. And speaking of power, since we are using quite a bit of it. How does the... See, storage is full, man. We've only got 3 of those out. I'm telling you, the buffer system is the way to go with the power in this game. 100%. Because you're not always using your equipment down here. So when it's not, you're just banking extra, you know? There we go. Probably don't have enough for railings in this video. We're going to need quite a few to string along here. Up to right there. We can move these. So, let's set up the pump first. Get this out of here in the water. You want it right here? I kind of do because it's right at this. So power needs to come here, and then water needs to come out. Let's pick up this one. And this one. That'll give us access into there. We're doing water first. Straight line, if possible. And then in here doesn't matter. We'll just run it to wherever we can get to it easiest. I don't know if there's something sitting there. I don't think so. It's a scary thing to do, not knowing what's above it. Let it clear away. Yeah, there's access to the water lines there. So tie into this. The power's in the way. Wait, will that go if we move it around? There we go. Okay, so that is piped in. Now we just need to run some power going the opposite way. Keep it the same. That's going to be weird. Let's just do it down to there. I like to connect my electricity into the water so that you get highly electrocuted every time you go into it. I'm just saying, man. I'm just saying. So are we running? We are. Okay. Fantastic. So under here, what we're going to do is the same thing with the buffer system. Actually, we don't need to, right? We don't need a buffer because that's going to be pumping constantly. I still might do a buffer because that only produces 1,000 on the water. If we have something requiring 1,500 or 2,000 at a time, it's going to be too heavy of a draw. It doesn't say how much on these without clicking on them. So with this, is it this? The glass. Do some testing real quick. Glass, steel, and epoxy. I cannot wait to have lights up here. Glass, epoxy. We got some steel down there, very little. Again, need to make some more. And all that we need from you is 2 of these. Perfect, so it's working. There we go, man. Alright, so finally got you there. Kind of neat whenever you end your video on something you started on. We started on that, now we're ending right here. And that's fixed. Again, I got to stretch these out across the whole thing. It's going to be a lot of farming. I need more silica. But that'll take care of the pillars. The framework in here's done. This, we just need to put back for the moment. Why do we have one left over? Oh, you know what? Under here. We definitely want to put it back for support. So yeah, storage barrels will go under there for our our buffer system. I don't like having this out front. I might move it to the back. We could do it down over here. Then it runs up and into the base. I'll see. I might move that off camera. Not too sure. Alright, so what do we got left? That's all good. Water is pumping. I'll probably just pull the barrels from the other base and use those here. I think we have 5 set up. And that is more than enough for a buffer. I think it's like 175 liters each or something like that. That's all good. That's good. Storage I'm going to do off camera. Structural support is good. I mean, because we couldn't put the columns up there last time, the pillars, right? Now they do sit without breaking. So this obviously adds to the roof support. Nice little base. I like it, dude. I like it. Dude, well, not too bad of a day. So much done, but still so much to do. Next video, we might kind of take a break from doing the building and work on some of the missions. That'll get us some rend for buying some items we want to use here pretty soon from the workshop. And we still got some more work to do here. We got to set up all of our crops. We got to work on the animal pen a little bit better for the stable. Got to set up our living area. And we got to finish our front deck, setting up our power and stuff like that. We want to get a different power source than just those 3 windmills. However, we are going to go ahead and leave this one here. Hope you enjoyed the video. As always, thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next one.